And it's time to go to Ferelden Castle. Choosing the mages will make it possible to work with the Templars. Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under control of Magister Gereon Alexius.
Came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily, perhaps he should try leaving me alone.
Magister Gereon Alexius, a Venatori cultist with an unhealthy interest in Lavellan and the power to reorder time itself. He has kindly invited Lavellan to the castle, alone, to negotiate. It's an obvious trap, but Liliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the Venatori threat while Alexius's attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me?
He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you. Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep. Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
has outplayed us.
Just a minute there. I was typing to someone in chat.
The Magister's son Felix told me Alexius is in a cult that's obsessed with me. I doubt they'll graciously receive our apologies and go about their business.
They will remain a threat, and a powerful one, unless we act.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer, a watercourse, something.
There's nothing I know of that would work.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
While they're focused on Lavellan, we break the Magister's defenses. It could work, but it's a huge risk.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Okay, we already read through that thing, so let's go. Let's do it. We're going to have a brief meeting with Alexius, and then we're going to go... Well, you'll see what happens. This would be an all-mage party. And a tank. I'm a mage. I'm going to bring Solus. We're going to have Dorian. And I'll bring Blackwall as a tank. So, well, there's a... Oh, you know what? There's a door to unlock in there. Yeah, but I don't really care. There's a door, there's some loot. I don't care about the loot. So, we'll just go with what... We'll go with this. Besides, an all-mage party should be fun. I'm bringing Solus along this time because I've never taken him into Ferelden Castle. In my several...
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Mistress Lavellan and no one else. You lot wait here.
They have to accompany me. You wouldn't deprive me of my attachés, would you?
Ominous music. Something ominous is going to
My
happen.
Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Of course she trusts you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often. Shall we begin our talks? The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Nothing at all. I'm just going to take the mages and leave.
And how do you imagine you'll accomplish such a feat?
She knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
We made sure to disarm your trap before we came in. I hope you don't mind.
I've yet to see your cleverness, I'm afraid. You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One, for this world.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
Blah, blah. My cult is better than yours. I've heard it 1,000 times.
Well, you know, it's a chance for the Imperium to really one-up that whole starting the Blight thing.
He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Oops!
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
That did not look good for our heroes.
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Okay, someone in the stream actually asked how is this game different from Mass Effect. He enjoyed Mass Effect, he or she enjoyed Mass Effect, and was wondering if they would enjoy Inquisition. And one of the things where this game is different is it has this tactical mode, which is a little bit different from Mass Effect. It lets you freeze time and sort of zip around the battlefield and control what everybody is doing exactly. I don't usually use the tactical mode except for very difficult battles. Usually staying in third-person mode is good enough. So, but it is available if you want to use it. If you want to take your time and be more strategic. I'm pausing right now because I need to set up Dorian's abilities since he just joined the party. Oops, sorry about that. Since he just joined the party, he doesn't have any abilities set up yet. So. Oh, and look at this. It's not letting me do it because we're in combat already. I didn't do it fast. I didn't get out of combat fast enough. And I don't think I can use inventory either. Okay, well, we're going to be stuck with Dorian just using basic attacks for this first combat, which shouldn't be too bad. We'll see what happens. Have a look at our enemies here, see if they're elite or anything. No, they are both elite. They are not promoted. The Trials feature might have promoted them to make this more difficult, but they're both level 5, so we should be okay. Now let me freeze one of them. Dorian attack the other one, and then I'll just get out of tactical mode and play without it for the rest of the fight. Let them beat on Dorian for a bit. Whoa! Oh crap, I let Dorian die. That's not good. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a regeneration potion. And a healing potion. And how healthy are these guys? I should go get Dorian up if I can. I'm gonna try to do that while these guys are beating on me. The regeneration potion should keep me alive. Alright. I can't even set tactics for Dorian. That's why he didn't take a healing potion when he was going down. I should point out this is nightmare difficulty, so this combat is meant to be pretty tough. Even though I'm not doing the greatest job here, I apologize for that.
Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when! Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
That doesn't sound good.
It sounds terrible. Depending on when we are and what happened while we were away. Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I countered it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
So another thing that's different between Inquisition and Mass Effect is that you don't really have the whole good versus evil thing going on, the Paragon versus Renegade. You can use different responses, and they generally have different attitudes. And some of the things that you do affect how your companions treat you, but there's no sort of overall barometer of how you're doing.
There were others in the hall. Could they have been drawn through the rift?
I doubt it was large enough to bring the whole room through. Alexius wouldn't risk catching himself or Felix in it. They're probably still where and when we left them. In some sense, anyway.
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to godhood. It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
You have a plan to get us back, I hope.
I have some thoughts on that. They're lovely thoughts, like little jewels.
Okay, now that we're out of combat, I can set up Dorian's abilities. And I want him to be all damage. He's not going to do any support. So I'll give him, let's see, he's got 7 points to spend. I can give him Fire Mind, which is a very powerful damaging ability. I think that's what I'll do. I'll give him Immolate, Flashpoint, Pyromancer, and Fire Mind. Oops, I didn't get all the way to Fire Mind. There we go. Fire Mind is one of the more powerful spells in the game, and I'll give him, for crowd control, I'll give him Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt, which will freeze people in place. And that leaves him with 1 more point, which I will use for this Clean Burn ability, which helps with cooldown time, so lets him cast more spells. Alright, so that's it for Dorian's abilities for now. Let me set things up on the attack bar here the way I like them. I like Immolate to be on right button. I like Fire Mind to be on X. Chain Lightning on B, and oh no, I want Lightning Bolt on B and Chain Lightning Y. There we go. I played this several times, so I'm used to a certain arrangement of buttons. That's just the reason I'm doing that. What else? Oh, I need to set his tactics up. Dorian. So I want him using Fire Mind as much as possible, so I'll set that to preferred. And also Lightning Bolt, because it's good for crowd control. And behaviors. I want to set his stamina reserve a little bit lower so he uses spells more often. Set to follow himself. It helps his AI work. And healing potion, set him up to 50% because he's a little bit flimsy. The mage. Okay, there's another combat coming up pretty quick here. I'm just going to check some loot. Since we need the key to get out of here. Hopefully we'll find some tier 2 crafting materials in here somewhere. Other than that, I don't really need much on loot. More cells. Nope, don't need those. This guy's off his nut here.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
They actually aren't. There is no auto attacking in the game. You have to hold down the trigger to attack. The AI will attack, but whatever character you're controlling.
What did they do to you?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
You use the trigger button to do your basic attacks. But you don't have to aim or anything, if that's what you mean. And there's no notion of cover. Well, there kind of is a notion of cover. But you can't attack from behind cover, so kind of not that great. Okay, here's the next combat coming up. So I'm going to stay out of tactical mode for this one. It looks, except to point out that this is a promoted enemy because he has no guard, which means he's going to take damage from his guard before he takes damage from his health. he's going to be a lot tougher to kill. So we will focus on the easy guy first. So let me actually get Dorian attacking him. And then I'll just do my own thing. I set Dorian's potion threshold low enough, or high enough, that he should be sucking down the potions now. He won't die. Unless we run out of potions. See, this guy is still, he still has most of his guard left. It's not good for us. I can take a regeneration potion. We don't have a tank at this point. It's generally not... In combat, you really want to avoid having these guys beat on your mages. Let's see if I can get this guy to run over the fire... Oh, the fire mine went away. Try to keep him frozen as much as possible. Dorian is using his fire mine ability, but fire mine stays in one place and his guy is not running over his fire mines. Okay, I think we got this. Okay, used up. Oh, look at that! How come we have full potions still? Dorian used a bunch of health potions. That's interesting. That's weird. Maybe the game replenished our potions after? Weird. Never seen that happen before. Alright, well, we have to find the rest of our party, so... That's the last bit of combat for a little while. We have to find our party and then we get to do some more combat. But that kind of gives you a taste of how it works. You have different abilities. You can set your AI to use your preferred abilities. And whichever character you're controlling, you can do whatever you want. And you also have the tactical mode, where you can control their movement, every ability they use, and everything. There's Solus.
You're alive. We saw you die.
The spell Alexius cast displaced us in time. We just got here, so to speak.
Can you reverse the process? You could return and obviate the events of the last year. It may not be too late.
I'm glad you understood what he just said, because I'm not sure I did.
You would think such understanding would stop me from making such terrible mistakes. You would be wrong, but you know nothing of this world. It is far worse than you understand. Alexius served a master, the Elder One. He reigns now unchallenged. His minions assassinated Empress Selene and used the chaos to invade the south. This Elder One commands an army of demons. After you stop Alexius, you must be prepared.
You are just brimming with good news, aren't you?
If you can return to your present, you might find it helpful to know what the Elder One plans. This world is an abomination. It must never come to pass.
Okay. So, things are not looking good for the future. Still not seeing any tier 2 materials. What I was hoping for.
I hear you.
There's Blacklaw. These are tanks, so the next combat should be a lot more interesting because we'll have someone to protect the mages.
Andraste, have mercy. You shouldn't be here. The dead should rest in peace.
It's really me. And I'm definitely not dead, Blackwall.
I was there. I saw you fall. Alexius' spell left nothing but ash.
You skipped over too much. Look at the poor man. Alexius' spell didn't kill us. It sent us forward in time. That's how we survived.
Forward in time? I don't understand.
You're not the only one. Just come help me fight Alexius, and maybe we can fix all this.
Maybe I've just gone mad. If what you say is true, then this... everything I've been through, everything about this nightmare, is a mistake.
Hang on to that feeling. You can take it out on Alexius when we find him.
Good advice. If we make Alexius pay for his crimes, that's enough for me.
Alright, I set up... Oops.
I've heard the guards saying that Alexius barricaded himself in the throne room.
I set up Dorian's abilities, but I forgot to give him the gear that I made for him. Oops. So he has... I have a much better weapon for him, and much better armor. He may have been a little less flimsy. Apprentice mail to... Oh, I'll give him the Inquisitor hat. There we go. Yeah, that looks about silly enough. Okay. But it's better than what he was wearing before, so... Oh, did I already check that? I forgot. And we're going up, up, up. We need to explore this other side here. There's someone else that we gotta meet over there. And hopefully more loot we can use. Which door? The left first. You notice me jumping a lot. That's because the loot button is the same as the jump button, which is kind of an annoying feature of the game. You end up jumping in front of chests a lot. It looks silly. If you're using mouse and keyboard, they're on different buttons, so you don't have to worry about it. But I prefer the control. I prefer the way the controller works. Still not tier 2 stuff. There we go. There's Fiona.
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Is that red lyrium growing from your body? How?
The longer you're near it, eventually you become this. Then they mine your corpse for more.
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mir. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
I must have missed out on a lot during that year.
You must beware. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I've never fought a god before. This should be memorable.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Alright, now we gotta find Liliana. Back up, there's another combat coming up here. And this one is going to be a little tougher.
An infection. Maker, Why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Oops, did I take a wrong turn? I think I took a wrong turn. Easy to get lost in here. Yeah, we want to go up. Uh-oh. So that was the sort of gangplank that was not lowered yet. And let's get a look at our enemies before I get into combat here real quick. I want to see if any of these guys are promoted. So we're up against 5 enemies. There's one promoted, an archer that's promoted. Immune to slowing. That's not too bad, but he has like 4 times as much health as the other guys. And a normal spellbinder. So we're going to want to kill the mage first. And I'll send Blackwall in first. I'll control Blackwall and send him ahead so that he gets all of their attention. And then our mages and start doing the attacking. So let's do that. Alright, now I'll switch over to me, and I want everybody to attack the mage. I'll use the attack my target command. And let's go from there. Oh, okay, Blackwell used the healing potion, good. I've been having trouble with Blackwall not healing himself and falling down at inopportune moments. Okay, it looks like we finished off all those non-elite guys pretty quickly. And all we have left is the archer. That it? That's it.
This is to be undone. We must focus on Alexius.
So that was easier than I thought it was going to be, but we only had one promoted enemy. Samite is tier 1. That's all we get. Man, they didn't drop anything, stingy bastards. Okay, there's some more loot in this area, and then we got some more fighting coming up. Let me check my potions. My potions are stuck at 8 for some. Oh, I know why they're stuck at 8. Oh dear. Well, when I did the crafting, I'm using this cheat engine, and I had it set up. I have it set up so that when I do crafting, it doesn't use any materials because I don't like spending a bunch of time getting crafting materials, and I left that turned on. So not only does it affect crafting, but it also affects your potions. So my potions have not been using themselves up. I've been cheating a wee bit in here that I didn't mean to, really. I just went and turned that off. Not that it matters a whole lot because we didn't use up all our potions, and there are these supply caches periodically in this area which will replenish your potions. So I don't feel too bad about using that cheat. Another thing to read. I want to read everything because we get experience, and we're not going to be coming back in here, so we can't read it later. Belt of staggering. Nope. Although Dorian doesn't need. Oh, that's the other thing I didn't give Dorian. I did not give him his accessories, even though he has that lovely hat accessory. I have a belt and some rings for him. Range defense, ring of attack, ring of critical chance. Okay. And everybody else has their stuff. Okay, good. Another thing to read. Prayer to the new god. Praise his name. And here's the locked thing. We don't have a rogue on the party, so we're out of luck there. Sometimes when there are locked areas in this game, it offers you an alternative that either a mage or a warrior and open. Warriors can knock down crumbling walls and stuff. So, torture chambers. We're getting close to Liliana. Nothing but tier 1 materials in here.
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
Somebody in there, so I'm gonna take control of Blackwell and lead in.
Is dead. Say it.
Okay, again, I want to have a look at the enemies. We have an elite zealot, a normal zealot, and ooh, an elite mage. That's not good. He's resistant to fire too, which is also not good because a lot of our damage is fire damage. So let's take out this not elite guy first. Oh, this mage is dropping fire mines. Okay, let's all attack the mage now. And I want my mage to take a... just a regular healing potion would be okay. I can go back and replenish healing potions. These fire mines are bad, but Solus can dispel them. Unfortunately, he is not dispelling them. Oh, the mage went back. Whoa. Okay, I need to get everybody out of this area. Because I can't see what's going on, so... Everybody back. This is tactical mode, so I have to hold down the right trigger to progress time. I want everybody to stay put out here. I forgot to select the stay put option. Except Blackwall, he can not stay put. Come on, Blackwall, what are you waiting for? So Blackwall will go around the corner here. Maybe that mage will come out from where he's standing. Yeah, here he comes. I'm going to take control of Dorian for a moment here to see if I can... Actually, I don't need to drop a fire mine because that guy is fire resistant. It's kind of no point. Poor Blackwall. He's burning. Okay. Did the mage go down? I think the mage went down already. Nope, he's still up. He's just hiding. I use that energy barrage spell which shoots things in all directions. The problem with it is in indoor areas like this. Oop, we lost Dorian. In indoor areas like this, it kind of bounces around a lot and it misses the target. Let me get Dorian up. Solus has a spell that'll do that. Oof.
Oh, Mother. Where was your maker when you needed him most?
Okay, that was a rough one. We used up almost all of our potions. I'm gonna go backtrack a little bit and pick up that supply cache. Dagger. Got a rare dagger. And looks like an upgrade for Varric. I'll take those. There. I'm backtracking to get the potions restocked. There we go. All restocked. Now, you see on the mini-map the big purple area, that's where we're heading. Where Liliana is.
Tell me how Lavellan knew of the sacrifice at the temple.
Never.
There's no... You will break.
I will die first.
Liliana has been neglecting her skincare regimen.
Or you will. You're alive.
Well, that was impressive.
Anger is stronger than any pain. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
If we get back to the present and stop Alexius, then you'll never have to go through this.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
Yeah, I left my archer behind.
While we were away.
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
The archer class is really fun in Dragon Age 2. I left my Dragon Age also. I left my archer behind for this because I wanted to see. I have my character Solus, who my main character is romancing. I wanted to see what he had to say in this section of the game because I have never gone in here with him. Because normally you have Dorian with you, and Dorian serves as your mage in the party. Nobody in here to fight. I think next up we're going to be fighting some demons.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
Yeah, demons. Oh, that hurt. These guys are really doing damage. And they keep attacking me, which is not good. Oh, down I go. Where's my corpse? Oh, there it is. I think maybe some of these demons are promoted. They're pretty tough. Okay, I've got to go tactical for a second so I can have my mage here dispel some of these demons as they are appearing. We'll get 2 here. Nobody else has Dispel, unfortunately. Blackwall can maybe use a Restoration Potion, Regeneration Potion. Okay. Whirlwind Ring, that's for warriors, for two-handed warriors. The Fire Essence will come in handy in the future.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No!
Come forth and serve the Elder One.
Oh crap. What the heck? Blackwall! Oh great, Blackwall keeps falling in the water. And I can't switch characters. Oh, this is not good. I'm stuck. I'm stuck right now.
Alexius can't have wanted this.
Okay, I was stuck through that entire combat. I was trying to control Blackwall to get him to tank, and he's on the edge of the stairs, and he kept falling in the water, and I couldn't get control of him. Hopefully he will be able to follow me now if I switch characters. Oh, that was funny. And my reward for all of that is nothing. Okay, let's everybody take some... Oops, we don't have a full... Well, I'll have the important people take healing potions. Use the supply cache. Got some more demons ahead.
Everywhere. I've forgotten what the sky was like before.
Oh, demons. Go, Blackwall. Okay, let's see if I can dispel 2 demons at once now. Oh, I think those are too far apart. No, maybe I can get them. Oh, I don't know, it's going to be close. If I try this, it might not get either of them. But I'm going to try it anyway. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I got them both. Good. Demons everywhere. Wall of Ice Ring. I don't have any Frost Mages, unfortunately. So that's gonna go to waste. Oh, more demons. Blackwall, you're up. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm switching between my character and Dorian during these fights because I want to maximize Dorian's Fire Mine targeting. I have him set to use Fire Mine, but he seems to be not very good at targeting it. Catch the maximum amount of demons in it. So Fire Mine is a great spell. I really should be focusing all my party on one enemy. Okay, what's up? That one's almost dead. Is the last one? Yes. A research item for the demons will be good. Later we can get another research item. Later we can get damage bonuses from that. Okay, another research item. No, this is the... I'll just take the fire essence. I don't need the ring. Is there anything up here? Okay, finally we get to the castle. We gotta find Alexius. I don't see any supply caches in here. I need one. Another sigil. Sigil of the Chevalier. Plus 15% front armor, minus 50% all other armor. That's not bad if you're controlling the character so that you can be careful not to have anybody behind you, but for an AI controlled character, not very useful. I'm gonna go ahead and loot all these anyway. Probably won't be using that sigil though. Alexius's journal. Nothing works. I'll leave that in the archive. Nothing useful there.
No! Connor! It was an act of courage. He knew there was no other way to resist. He resisted that demon to the last.
Connor was possessed by a demon in the original Dragon Age game, Dragon Age Origins. And he was the Arl's son. And he basically was fighting that demon his whole life. And he just lost Spellbinder's journal. This is talking about how Magister Alexius has gone crazy. Ooh, guard belt might be good. Take that for a second. Actually, let me take this. This is a sturdy adventurer's hat. So that might be good for Sarah when we bring her back into the party. Let's see, the belt. What's he wearing right now? Oh, he's currently wearing a guard belt. So, don't need that one. Forgot what my dude was wearing. Another door to the same room. Okay, I spy with my little eye more demons up ahead. Oh wait, isn't this where we came from? This is where we came from. Got myself turned around there, sorry. Nothing in here. Oh, a supply
cache. What
cache.
became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Get everybody health up here. And then replenish our potions. I don't need that because I have already collected everything via the golden nug in the new feature in the patch that lets you synchronize equipment between games. Okay, we got a shitload of demons coming up. Fortunately, they're fighting other people, so we can sort of figure out what's going on here first. They're not going to attack us right away. Alright, let's start with that demon. Oh, mage. Everybody fight the mage. Now would be a really good time for Dorian to drop a fire mine. Unfortunately, I don't think he has mana for it. That was pretty quick. I don't think we had any promoted enemies that time. We're getting good. We're getting kind of lucky with that. I've only seen a couple of promoted enemies.
The Magist has grown paranoid. He's barricaded himself in there and will not come out.
Lots of demon droppings here.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Okay, let's go see where Alexius is holed up. Toxic Cloud Ring. I will be able to use that one later. Tier 1 material. And nothing useful. Okay. Alexius is over here. We can't open that yet.
Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Okay, we gotta go find all of the Lyrium shards. Oh, I already looked at that one. And everyone is being held by a Venatori Mage. With buddies. Okay, let's see. Sneak up on these guys.
Are they praying? Let's try to take them by surprise.
Okay, I think I'm gonna climb up the ladder to the right and let everybody else focus on the guys down below. And I'll get that mage.
Cover the stairs!
Unfortunately, I have an archer shooting at me. 2 archers shooting at me. I guess I better get out of here. Okay, everybody's gonna get up here. Back off for now. Come on, guys. Well, this is pandemonium. Alright, everybody fight the mage. Whoops. Running low on healing potions, but don't want to lose Solus. Mage got another barrier off. Oh man, both Dorian and Solus were caught up in that fire mine. And they are just about dead. Alright, well, Solus can use a regeneration potion. Dorian, I guess, can use our last healing potion. And he needs to get out of there because it's... Oh crap. Shoot! Oh, I can't revive Solus there because he's right on a fire mine. He would revive and instantly die. No healing potions left. Crap. I gotta get out of this little corner. This is not good for us. I can't, I'm trapped again. Man, this has not been a good... I don't even know how he got back in there. Alright, well, I'll just keep knocking him down. He's gonna keep casting fire mines, hurting me. I'm not doing any damage to his barrier. I may have to reload because this is not working. Why am I not doing any damage to his barrier? Fire resistance, that's probably why. Well, they're like stuck in this little corner where... Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to back off, get far enough away, get out of combat, and come back and fight that guy, because this is stupid. If I get far enough away, my party will rejoin me. There we go. Unfortunately, we have no healing potions left and everybody is hurt. We do have some regeneration potions though. Some of us do. This is just the first of 4 more shards that we have to get. I have never had this much trouble in this quest. I think the Venatori is still standing there in the same place.
Are they praying? Let's try to take them by surprise.
No, he's not. All his buddies are dead. Oh, he is still standing there. No, we're not going to fight you there. Everybody come back. Alright, I'm gonna try, let's see, I'm gonna try getting his attention and then running away, and maybe he'll follow me. This is really stupid and annoying, the way this is working out here. But like I said, I've never had this much trouble with this part of the game. It's really done. Oh, there he is. He came out of there.
Cover the stairs.
Come on. Okay, he did not follow us out of the room, but he at least got out from where he was. So let's get him. Go get him!
Cover the stairs.
If we can get him down before he gets his barrier up.
Are they praying? Let's try to take them by surprise.
Finally! Damn! That was bad. Had to fight him because he was the guy with the quest item that we needed. Now we get to find another supply cache. Ugh. Here we go. Okay, good. Now we got healing potions again. I'm gonna try and go a little more tactical on the next
did
fight.
Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
Masterwork Wayblade schematic. Wait, Velveteen, is that tier 1? I think it is. Yes. Okay, there's some guys behind that door I can see on the mini-map. So we will stay on this side. And make sure everybody gets their stay put orders. And I'll have Blackwall lure them out. Looks like we got an elite one in there. Alright, we want everybody to attack the not elite one. Sorry, camera difficulty there. Good. Hey, where did that barrier come from? There's a mage behind the next door, and he is casting barriers through the wall. Jerk. Jeez. Alright, there's nothing in here, but there is a mage behind that wall. I'll have Blackwall bash it down. Where'd he go? Oh, he's a wimpy mage. He went down in a hurry. He went down like a cheap hooker. Wait, enchanter armor? No, I've already got tier 2 material armor, so I don't. Studies on the Blight. So they're using their prisoners to see how Red Lyrium works. Oh wait, bash that in. Blackwall? Nothing here for me. That's a locked door. I have no rogue with me, so I gotta go around. Okay. Another locked door, and this is actually, I'm unfortunate that I can't open this one because this is a back way into the next room that lets us take them by surprise again. But alright, I'm going to try the same tactic I used a minute ago, and I'm going to have my guys stand out here and hold position and have Blackwall hopefully lure everyone out of the room. Blackwall is up to full guard, so...
They're right there. Perhaps we should try to find another way in. Get that enchanter!
Kind of sucks that I have to control my tank here, but his AI is not cooperating. Mage AI is doing just fine. The Mage AI is giving me plenty of damage, dispelling barriers, doing everything it's supposed to do. Get some guard going. Uh-oh. That mage just dropped a fire mine. I'm gonna stand on that. Alright, time to go tactical again. Get everybody to back up. For some reason, Dorian felt that he wanted to be melee. And Solus is already staying put. Wall needs to come back here. Or actually, just around the corner should be good enough. They're not following. They're staying put because they're both ranged. Alright, I guess all my people have to come in this room. I do want that fire mine gone though, so let's dispel it. Oh, what happened? Did they leave the room? What the heck? No, they're still there.
Get that enchanter!
Well, everybody attacking the enchanter. I want to keep him knocked down as much as possible. Good. Alright, that combat was not nearly as much of a disaster as the previous one, and we were up against a couple of promoted enemies. So I think using tactical mode was helpful. Nothing there for me. Or there. But there is the enchanter's loot, which I want. Yes. One more shard, and then we can go fight the boss. Anything else in here? Besides dinner? Guess not. Is the back way locked? On this side? No, it's not locked on this side. This is the back entrance. Oh, actually, that's interesting. There's more than one back entrance. This is the back entrance that was locked, but there's also a back entrance that is from another corridor, so I have to remember that for future reference. And the one from the other corridor is not locked. So that's an example of the game giving you more than one path to get around a locked item in case you have no rogue in your party. Nothing there for me.
What happened here?
Somebody had very questionable taste.
Okay, one more fight before the boss. I guess this is just going to be a straightforward fight. I don't know if there's room in that room or not. I'm going to do the same thing I did before with everybody. Whoa. I don't know why it goes outside the roof when I go into tactical mode. I have everybody outside here. And I'll control Blackwall and he'll go in. Everybody line up. There you go. Good.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
Okay, looks like that enchanter's just standing there by himself and I can run to him. So let me get everybody unfrozen. Oops. Blackwall, I'll just have him run in and attack. Anybody else? They move. They should unlock themselves and go ahead and they will go in and attack. Alright, there we go.
Block them from coming up the stairs!
Good, the enchanter is down now. He's already done his taunt. No barrier available right now. And no fire mine available right now, so there's not much we can do, except I will have the ranged attack this guy here, who was foolish enough to run in the middle of us. Looks like Blackwall is holding his own over there, which is good. There's a couple of guys over there with guard. So they're promoted. But we got all the weaklings out of the way. This fight went pretty good too. Looks like. That done. Like Gereon is using his fire mine too, which is good. Fights with these promoted guys can be really time consuming. We've got so much health.
I could really go for some light reading.
In addition to all their other abilities, they have twice as much, 3 times as much health as everybody else. Alright.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
Time to destroy future Alexius. And if my memory is correct, we have another supply cache available before the fight. There it is. Okay, boss fight time. Let's go. I'm ready for a break. I've been at this. How long is this? How long have we been going here? Oh man. 2 hours and 47 minutes. Yeah, I'm well past time for a break.
It's over, Alexius.
So it is. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
I'll admit, I expected a bit more fight out of you.
Alas, I am not the foe you remember. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, there is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius. What have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
You didn't save him, Alexius. No one should live like that.
No!
Alright, so, this fight. We fight him for a while, and then he, whoops. And then he puts up a big barrier, makes himself invulnerable, and summons in some demons, and that cycle happens twice. So until then, he kind of blinks around the room. He's immune to all disable effects, and he is perceptive, which means you can't stealth up to him. So I'm thinking just straight AI fight will be fine until he summons in his demons. Whoa! Dorian fell down right away. That's not good. Okay. I gotta make sure my people stay out of those little rings of death. So I'm gonna have to go tactical for that.
Victory is impossible. The Elder One will destroy us both. This time.
Okay, so now he's got his impenetrable shield up and he is summoning in demons. So I'm going to have to go tactical for this section of the fight, just so that I don't get overwhelmed. Because there are quite a few demons. I'm going to try to have Blackwall gather them up. You get a war cry, which is a good start. I'm going to put my mages up on high ground for the time being. And some of these demons are going to be promoted. This should be a tough fight. Maybe they'll be promoted. That one's not, that one's not. I know there's more than two. There's another one. Wraith, also not promoted. Good. Well, we're lucky. Alright, let's see how that goes. Let's take out the wraiths first. And Blackwall can keep the attention of the shades. There's one. There's another one. I thought there was another one. Oh, he's way back here. Okay, well, let's go get him. Let's see if they move from the spot to do that. They don't need to. Good! Okay, and there's another wraith here. Have everybody attack him. Oh, let that fire mine go off. Then have everybody attack there. Alright, that's it for that group. I want to Another wave? No, there's only one wave of demons, so I can close the Fade Rift now. And we're back to fighting Alexius.
Victory is impossible!
Okay, again, I want to make sure people stay out of the green rings of death. So I'll have them stay put. And Blackwell's just gonna have to suck it up.
The Elder One will dispose. Will be my apology. Tell me again how you're gonna seal the breach. It's a futile. This world's already lost.
Okay, more demons. And this time we have terrors. We have a lesser terror, we have a shade. Not oh, there's an elite shade. That one is promoted. That one is not promoted. And that one is promoted. So we have 2 elite shades. Okay, so we want to take out the terror first because it's super annoying. So I'm gonna have just everybody attack it. And hopefully my mages will stay out of trouble from the shades. Yeah. And of course the shade went straight for my mages. Do we have a barrier available yet? Soon. I'll drop a barrier and see how it goes. Okay, let's get some rejuvenation potions on people that have them. Blackwell's doing just fine. In fact, I do want Blackwell to go over and try and get those shades' attention though, so let me control him for just a moment. Good. For elite shades, these things are going down pretty quick. Another reason that it's good that I'm controlling the tank here directly is because the AI doesn't necessarily take advantage of combo moves. I think it tries to, but it doesn't always do a great job. So, especially if you have defensive. Preferred defensive abilities set up. So I went in there and I used Shield Smash with Blackwall to set up a combo with the frozen enemy. Looks like we're about done here. Yep. There he goes.
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. He didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
This Alexius was too far gone. But the Alexius in our time might still be reasoned with.
I suppose that's true. This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible! You must go now! The Elder One.
You cannot stay here. We'll hold the outer door. When they get past us, it'll be your turn.
I can't let you kill yourself for me. There must be another way.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes. God cast your spell. You have as much time as I have arrows.
At Liliana, she's one tough bird. And when I say bird, that actually is her nickname. She is the Nightingale.
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die! You'll have to do better than that.
Is that the best you've got?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Or not.
Grand Enchanter Fiona. Queen Anora. When I granted your mage's sanctuary, I thought it was understood that they would not force my people from their homes.
Your Majesty, let me assure you, we never intended any of this.
Your intentions ceased to matter when my people were threatened. I am rescinding my offer of sanctuary. You and your followers will leave Ferelden at once.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
I should point out that we did come here for mages to close the breach.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
They have lost all possible supporters. The Inquisition is their only remaining chance for freedom.
No one fights well for their captors.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
So you can either take them as indentured mages or allies, and everybody in this party wants them to be allies. And my character is actually a pro-mage freedom mage, so he doesn't like circles because she's Dalish.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
A generous offer. But will the rest of the Inquisition honor it?
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
Whether you accept the Inquisition's alliance or not, you will leave my kingdom.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
And that is the end of In Hushed Whispers, the first, well, the second, really. The second main quest in Inquisition. Technically, I still have to go to the Chantry and talk to people, but... that was a tough one. Like I was saying, I have never had that much trouble with that quest, but then I've only done it...
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
Give them their freedom for now. If they prove later they can't handle it, impose restrictions.
And how many lives will be lost if they fail? With the veil broken, the threat of possession.
Enough arguing. None of us were there. We cannot afford to second-guess our people. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the Mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
And I'd hope to sit out the assault on the breach. Take a nap. Maybe go for a walk.
What is it they say? No rest for the wicked.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Thanks for watching. I'm going to save the game here, and I'm going to take a break because I'm well past break time. Thanks for watching. I hope it was fun to watch, and I'm glad that the person that is in chat right now did enjoy it. And I'll catch you next time.